Apparently today it is minus 1.6 here, but it feels like minus 4.6 is what they're saying. Oh my God, it is so cold. It is so cold. But I have come prepared. Babies are all in their winter woolies, so that makes me extra warm. I've got one of the thickest jackets on that I own and my ponytail beanie. I was going to put my gloves on, but I thought it would be really hard then to talk to you all. And I've also, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, I've also got my heater here. Just that white box there. That is my portable heater. And oh my God, it feels really nice. You probably can hear it. Thank you. I am feeling warm. Matilda, I'm sorry, has to sit right beside me at the moment, but I'm just too cold. I'll bring you over for now, and then you can sit back once we get into it. Oh my God, it is so cold. I cannot believe it. How about where you are, Sonia? Is it cold? Just trying to feel that heater. Feel the warmth of the heater. Good morning, Elaine. How are you? I think it's going to make such a huge difference today, though. Angela's here. Good morning, Angela. I hope you're nice and warm too. Oh, good morning. It's 5.7 degrees there. It's a little warmer, but at least it doesn't last for long, right? You know, once the sun comes up and starts heating everything up, it's nice. Oh, good. Oh, good to hear. Why is that making that sound? I don't know. Oh no, that must be Michael downstairs. Oh, it's Michael downstairs, I think. I don't know what he's doing. Bernadette, good morning. She said good morning. Annette and everyone, good morning. Deb says good morning. And Sonia said the sun soon warms things up. At my daughter's house, which is only across the way from us, probably about a 3-minute drive. Sorry, someone's just sent me a message. Yeah, 3-minute drive. It's all the grass is all like icy. The car was all icy when she put the windscreen wipers on. She was breaking through ice. But the difference between over there and here is sorry, just see if Michael actually got there. Michael? I think he's arranging it. Someone was just picking something up from me and they ran late. Whew. Yes, so the difference between her being across the way and me being here is that her house is sort of like, if you can imagine, my house is up on the hill, so it gets direct sunlight straight away, where hers is down over a hill and down sort of in a gully. So the sun, when it's coming up to me, is still not hitting her home. So that's where all the ice has come from, over there. But the boys were really excited. She sent me videos of them and they're just like, oh my God, there's ice everywhere. And it was so cute. So yeah, there's a difference just 3 minutes away. Good morning, Gigi. I hope you're doing good. Good morning, Jessica. I haven't seen you in a little while, I feel. I don't know why. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh, it feels so lovely and warm that I've got my heater on me. I hope it's not making too much whirring sound for you guys. I'm going to put Matilda back over here. Woo! You'll be right. You'll be right, mate. Oh my God. Okay. And I just got another message. I'm getting messages everywhere. Mateo, where are you going to go? You're just going to go here for a minute. You just sit there for one little minute. You've been sleeping in. I get it. I get it. I would sleep in too. Gigi said good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Angela and Annette. And it's Scout's birthday today. Happy birthday to Scout. I just got too close to the heater. I wanted to show you this little heater. It clicks off as soon as you pick it up. See how it's got this little clicky button at the bottom? So if it knocks over or whatever, it turns off straight away. So they're at Kmart and even Target for $12, and they are so warm. You can even get mug warmers. I think they're about $22 that you can put on your desk, that it keeps your mug warm, and all the coffee in it nice and warm, which will be really good too. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. It costs $12, and it's got that safety thing on it. So as soon as you put it back down, if I got it right, too many things going on here. Turn on. I mustn't have it flat. Well, now it doesn't want to work on me. No, well that's really good. Oh yeah, I had to turn it back on. I had to switch it back. There we go. Okay, that's back on. But I don't want it too warm. I just want it sort of giving me a little bit. Angela said hi, Gigi. Sonia said I have the mug warmer because I often get a cup of tea and it goes cold. That's right, so many people do. They just sort of sip it, and before they get to the end it's all cold. Jessica said I'm going to see Disney on Ice today with Mum. Oh, well, I hope you stay nice and warm, very nice and warm. I'm just going to bring you guys in a little bit here. I got another one of those My Little Baby balls. I've got the last twin stroller, so I just wanted to put it together while I'm here with you guys. A couple of weeks ago I got another twin stroller, but it was one I already had. And if you get onto the My Mini Baby Facebook page, everyone's swapping everything on there, so I was able to do a swap. So very excited by that. Just chuck that on the ground. Gigi said Meg doesn't let me sleep in neither rain or frost stops her morning walk. Oh my god, wow. Oh, too cold, too cold. I can't even remember where I start on this. Oh yeah, something like that. Oh, it's got instructions. I'll go by the instructions. Good morning, Kylie. How are you going? I wanted to say why I'm sitting over in this corner this morning isn't because of the My Mini Baby, and isn't because of the heater. It's because I am doing you could call it another refurbish in this room. I'm moving things around again. I've come up with a new idea. I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm going to let it be a surprise when I ever do get around to making it happen. So what I'm actually doing at the moment, my room is a mess. What's new? Anyway, it is I'm doing two refurbishes. My room is a mess, but it's a hot mess. But what I'm actually doing is I'm going, finally, after all of these years, oh my god, refurbish never stops. I know, right? But I choose to do it at such a wrong time. Good morning, Kate. How are you? I'm actually going through all of... it's crazy. I'm going through all of Mateo and Matilda's clothes and finally wiping them out, because I've got a lot of their clothes that don't necessarily fit. They might be a bit big, and that's fine. I keep them for other babies that I have, in a way. Harley said good morning, Angela. Kate says freezing. Oh, my nose already feels like it's raining. And Matthew said morning, Annette. It looks cold there. It is very, very cold. So anyway, I'm going through them all, and some of the things I originally had for them might have been for some of their videos or photography moments back in the day when they were on their way. So I might have been doing some kind of theme, and I had to get a theme outfit, but it didn't fit them. So there's room for improvement. I know there's always room for improvement, right? But yeah, I'm really excited by it. It shouldn't be because it's actually driving me insane. But I've already narrowed down their winter clothes from 3 cubes to 2 cubes each. So I've already made a difference there. It's crazy, I know. I've got to I've got to then narrow down, like blanket boxes. I think I've got 3 blanket boxes, and I hardly really use blankets, but I love blankets so much. Like, I just love them. So they might have a nice pattern on, or like this one here, for instance. It's pink and it's got clouds all over it. And I think I've got the blue one that's got clouds over it. So, duh, I need them. But I'm going to try to be a little bit tougher on myself. I am. As hard as it is. I've got to put the wheels on these. I am. And for instance, like socks all in one. I can put the socks and booties in one thing, and shoes. Bernadette said, we were supposed to start a reno yesterday, got put off till today, but it involves opening the roof and it has started raining again. So it's been put off again till Monday. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That sounds so frustrating. Oh my goodness. Angela says, good morning to Matthew. So my wall of cubes is it's not going to come fully down, but it's going to come partly down. And that means all of the things I've got along all the top of my cubes. Let me just turn around for a minute. All of the things on top of my cubes, I have to thin them out as well. So I don't need all those props anymore, the rocking horse, the old school desk up there. I don't need them. So I'm going to be culling them. It's going to be really hard because I'm a kind of person who's really, really addicted. I don't like change and I don't like letting things go at all. So I've got to work out what I'm letting go and what I'm keeping. Realistically, I don't need that old school desk. It's cute as hell, but I don't. I only use it every now and again to take photos of my babies. So anyway, I'm in the process of what am I doing with what? Culling everything. And then not only am I doing this in here, and I've got to get these things done, it also involves money because you need money to do sometimes your new ideas. Little headband. Get your little headband on there. I've also decided to reno. My reno is a little bit different though. My reno is not a big reno like Bernadette has to go through, bless your heart. Mine is just like a bit of a refurb, a little bit of a, shuffle around and make things work a little bit more, or make things look a little bit different, so to speak. But I'm working on my actual shop this week. I'm going to start. As you know, I do classes. I'm sorry, Sonia said click the thumbs up for Annette. Thank you so much. Hope that heater sound isn't in your brain annoying you guys. If it is, please let me know. I'll turn that off because that might be in your eyes. I don't want that. Gigi said, I don't like change or lack of consistency either. Me neither. I am working out what I want to keep. Matthew, why do you tell me the most obvious things? That's what I just said. Got to work out what I'm going to keep. You're crazy. Sonia said it's all good. So in the shop downstairs. Sorry, I'm sort of focusing on this and talking to you guys and making everything proper. Now, I'll go back to the shop in a minute. They're all ready, my twin girls, and I just wanted to show you I have now got the full set of whoa, go back up there of the series 1 and series 2. I've got the full set. Yay! I don't have to buy any more. I did it. Okay, all right. So, back to you guys. Mateo, you can come up. I'm sorry, Matilda. Good look at us too. So in the shop down, as you know, I do classes, right? So my classes sometimes get a little bit full, crazy full, and we always have room to walk and things like that, but always got stock here and stock there and doing this and doing that. Anyway, on the other end of the scale, when I go to doll shows, I can't have you behind my back. I just can't. When I go to doll shows, don't look at each other like that. The stand I've got in the middle of my shop, everything goes into one box. Like literally everything goes into one box. So I've decided that the middle shelf in my shop I'm going to get rid of, and all of this stock I'm going to put on shelves around the perimeter of my garage. And where the main shelf is now, I'm going to put like a permanent 6-foot table that will be my work table where we do our orders on a Monday morning. But it'll always be there, so when my class gets too big on a Thursday, then some students can go over to that table. And I'll even be getting rid of my counter. I love my counter. But I've got a big shelves behind the counter where I put all my postage things and my eyes, the eyes that are still in the main containers that I don't have on the shelf. I'm going to put like a curtain all the way across that so people can't necessarily see what's behind it, and it's really neat. But all my stuff will still be in there, and I'm going to utilize that a little bit more too. So it's a real change for me, but it means making more room in there. And then I'll have to, my flooring in the garage has been coming up for some time. So my plan is to do epoxy flooring in there, which the car can drive on easily and it won't be disturbed. So yeah, there's a lot going to be going on in there in the next couple of weeks, but it's a big job to be pretty much, it's just my own ideas and to be doing on my own, but I have to get into it. Gigi said, keep it all, put it in a box and let the kids sort it out later is my motto. That's cute. That is cute. Matilda, look this way. I could try to do that. I'm going to get a big, stripy bag to put all the clothes that I don't want for Matilda and Mateo. Now, in my shop, I sell second-hand clothes, so some of those will go to shop sales, and others might be just a giveaway pile as well. Sonia said, good idea, Gigi. Matthew's half asleep. Jessica said, I'm only missing 2 prams of our mini pram. Oh, cool. Are you getting that special lucky one in the middle? And the people on Facebook are so amazing. They're swapping, I think it's great. Deb says, I almost have a full set. I just need the pool and all the prams. Okay. Huge job. I know it's a huge job. I know, no counter. But for those who know of my shop in there, I've got a big Apple Mac computer, which I use. I'm going to move that now back inside to my desk inside. I only got a new computer for that not that long ago. Well, it was a second-hand computer. So I'm going to move that second-hand computer, bring the Mac back inside, because the second-hand computer I've got is really slow. So when I'm working, it frustrates me because my brain's going blah, 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 and I need a computer who can do that too. And my Mac does that. And then I will use my laptop on a Monday morning when I have to be out and printing up all my orders and stuff. So that's really portable, right? And I can just take that out and put that on that 6-foot table. Easy, easy, easy. But there's going to make more room in there for more students. And just, I always get overwhelmed with stockpiles of things and tripping over, not actually tripping over things, but you know what I mean, stepping over things. And I'm trying to minimize that. So I have been listing a few more kits. I've been listing a few more, like I've got lots of arm sets and that. And you wouldn't believe, but they're quite popular. Parts are quite popular. People love to, they might make a mistake on their arms or legs, and then they can come to me and have a look at which ones I've got. I've got them all measured up perfectly. I don't have many on there at the moment, but that's because I've sold a few. So I'm trying to list those as well. It's a job. Like, I'm actually feeling a bit of a headache coming on just thinking about it, but it needs to be done. Hi, Guy Rayton. I'm just going to call you Guy Ray. That's what I'm going to call you. I know. No counter. Also, like I've got like my till and my FPOS machine. I'm going to have to sort of just reorganize everything, and I can do it, and I can cull a few things. But I'm excited about the new change too. I always love to have a new change, so that's where I'm at there. But why I say is it always comes at the wrong time is yesterday, guys, you guys are the first to know, secret, I got contacted by 60 Minutes. They want to do a 60-minute episode on therapy babies and the use of therapy babies. And what it means to people and that. They're very keen. They're very keen to get to talking to me, but have also asked me for a few details of some people that I might know that have suffered losses and things that they could, talk about with the therapy. I know, great news, right? And I'm really hoping, obviously at the moment, I spoke to Dimity. How cool. I feel a little bit like fangirling there. I spoke to Dimity, and she seemed really keen, but of course, you never know. They might think, oh, nah, it's not for us. So you don't know. But if it does go ahead, it'll be a big spike for the Reborning community. I really want to try to talk to them about authentic and, how people really should be going for authentic. Because, many of you know I collect the Labubus, and you can get authentic and fake in there, and I know that the real Labubu collectors really only want authentic. So if I can get that word out there, people will think, oh, okay, I want authentic. Also for the convention, I really hope to mainly do a spruik on the convention. That will be really exciting. So I don't know, but she seemed really keen. And I gave her some details of some people that I know that have suffered losses, and people that are using Reborns for all different reasons. So hopefully a bit of diversity comes through there and brings a bit of a, nice light onto Reborns. You may have seen my podcast this week, which was she really liked, which was all about, women and how we're classed as crazy. Look how crazy I am, and how we're classed as crazy, and how I think it sort of goes back to early days where we were institutionalized. Well, not we, but women were, compared to the men who had some real issues going on, unlike the women. Women did, but men think they know it all and know what's best for women. Well, that's not the case, especially anymore. So we know what's best for us, don't we? We got what we're going. We know what we're doing, and we know where we stand. So crossing fingers that she comes back to me and we get a story going there. Of course, like I said, they may have something else of better interest. So I'm knocking on wood, and hopefully, it all goes to plan. But of course, Annette, you have to start making a mess of everything just when you might be getting interviewed, right? So anyway, it is what it is, and I'll make the best of it. So let's hope that it all goes to plan, and even if I don't personally get into the interviewing state of mind, I hope that they do talk about the convention and what people the people can go there, and who knows. So that was very exciting. But like I said, oh my goodness, you are heavy, Matilda. I cannot hold you at the moment. It'd be nice for some people, but amongst all my peeps or people I know, I don't really know anyone that has, let's say, suffered like a stillborn or a loss of a young child who now has that reborn as kind of like a fill-in. I don't want to say the wrong words and offend anyone, but I've known a few women over time, but not anyone that I know right now, you know what I mean? And I think that may be what they're looking for, to kind of get someone that is a little bit more fresh, who has had the loss of a child, a real child. I mean, obviously a miscarriage is the loss of a child, and for us it's devastating. But we haven't held that real baby, full-size baby, and then gone out and bought a reborn, to, bridge that gap of feeling and emotion. So yeah, maybe if you have, maybe you could reach out to me and I could let them know. But yes, thank God I don't know many of those sort of women. I have in the past, but I think that would be really challenging. Kate says, that's so awesome, thank you. Angela said, exciting, thank you. Bernadette said, that's so exciting. Sonia said, that's awesome. And Matthew said, hope your rearranging looks good when it's all done and completed. Thank you. I know it will, but it's not the kind of weather for me. It's too cold, so I don't get as motivated as I would like to be. And then I will say I've got this ADHD brain that just makes me not focus on what I really need to do. So I'll start bit by bit. I think over this weekend I might move my computer and just make little steps, baby steps. But I don't want my baby steps to turn into months of baby steps. I would like it to happen, fairly quickly. But I need to get rid of all those, the counter and the middle stock shelf, so I can get ready for some epoxy flooring. Even though I haven't organised that or anything yet, I just want to be ready for when I do need to. So, but it's exciting, and this room isn't obviously as important as downstairs in the shop. The shop's important because if I get more students, I can spread out and give them more room. So that's where we're at. But yeah, I'm excited by it all. It's something new, and yeah, cool. Kylie said, I sent a pic of my alien. Oh, I'll have to look afterwards. I can't look at the moment because I'm on my phone right now. But yes, but I'm so excited that the babies are so snuggly and warm this morning, and that because I've been going through their winter outfits. I mean, this outfit, I don't think Mateo's wore this outfit itself in years. And then when this has all got the mint green in, Angela made this for me, this beautiful jacket and beanie and booties. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a little fleck of sparkle in there. Can you just see those sparkles through? Yeah. So it's really, really cool. And because there's mint green in here, it's sort of all matching, and I loved that I could layer him up. And this one here, Mateo, your turn to sit down. Don't be sad. I believe my friend Paula, who's in Cape Cod in America, I believe she either I think she made it, or she might have bought it, but I think she made it from memory. And it was in like a beautiful, I had it all kept aside in a nice Ziploc bag, and I thought finally I got to it, and Matilda really needed it today, this nice warm hat for sure. So we're definitely keeping nice and warm. Bernadette said, if you're physically unmotivated, write a list of what to do. As you do those things, cross them off, increases motivation. Thank you very much. That is so true. And although I really, really know that, I really, really, really needed the push and reminder, thank you, Bernadette, to do that again. And it does. It is that kind of thing to do. Take that note if you are talking kind of like me at the moment and you need that motivation. It is fantastic to write them down and cross them off, and you do feel motivated. Afterwards you feel great. You feel like, oh my God, I got that done. I'm so good. What next? You do get that motivation back. So thank you, Bernadette, for saying that. I appreciate that little push to remind me of what I need to do, and I'm definitely going to do that this weekend. Definitely. Snuggles. Oh my God. But today, what's on today? Oh, I've got an exciting day today. It's like I'd forgotten and all of a sudden I remembered, right? My sister is, right now, she should be at Tiana's place getting some tattoo touch-ups. Very cool. And then it's my mum's birthday. Well, I've told you this. It's my mum's birthday and Amani's birthday on Sunday. And it's Amy's birthday on Tuesday. But because it's my mum's birthday, my sister and whom I love so much, and my mum, Amy, Tiana, and Cruz, we're all going out to lunch. So that's the start of my great day today. I'm excited about that. Just excited. I'm always excited to be around my sister. She's probably other than my dad, she was my next hero, lifelong hero, because I always looked up to her, and she's so beautiful and so amazing. So I'm very excited to see her and spend some time with her. Then, because as I said, it's Amy's birthday on Tuesday, she is got a girls' night happening tonight. Please be good and just sit there. Come on. She's got a girls' night happening tonight. So what does that mean? I get the boys tonight. And because I'm such a cold, freezing person, as soon as they get home from school, well, Amani gets home from school, I'll have Cruz today. We're going to have popcorn. And then they've asked for noodles for dinner, so we're going to have noodles for dinner. We're going to do all this really early, so hopefully they can fit the popcorn and the noodles in within an hour doing that. Then we're going to get them up to have a nice warm bath around 4:30. And then we're going to sit in my bed for the rest of the night. I'm so excited, just because I'm so cold. They will sit there. I've got a tablet charged up for each of them. I bought Amani a tablet for his birthday. Hope he's not listening by any chance. So I bought him a iPad. One's got to stay here. So I've got it all ready for him. He's got his own email, and I've downloaded his favourite games. So he'll be on that. Cruz will be on my tablet playing some of his favourite games, although he loves to watch YouTube. They're so different, those two, actually. And then I'll just watch the TV or be on my phone, and we'll all be snuggling in my bed. Perfect, right? Tomorrow morning we will get up early and we'll go to do some garage sales, so that will be the coldness of it. So that's that. And then Sunday we're all going to go to Wivenhoe Dam and have a big barbecue lunch for Mum and Amani and Amy. So that'll be nice in the warm sun out with the nature and things like that. I'm looking forward to that. And then on Amy's birthday, Tuesday, she has her first placement as a midwife. So as a student midwife. So she doesn't get to have her birthday as such, but she gets that excitement of working with some mothers and their babies in hospital for the first time. So that's lots of exciting things happening, and yeah, we're all so excited. It's just like we're buzzing about it at the moment. So today is step one, and that's just to see my mum and my sister and have some lunch and chat, and yeah. But I've got my big jacket on because a few times this week I have been out and I wasn't dressed appropriately, and I nearly froze, and I was really worried about getting sick because I was just too cold. No, not good. So yeah, I'm not going to take this jacket on, even if it gets hot. I've got a warm jumper underneath. Hey, but it's not that warm, so I'm going to make sure I keep this very close so I don't cop the cold today at all. I'm going to be perfectly warm today. So that's my story. How do you think of that? Yeah. And I did go to Tiana's this week and got a new tattoo as well. And I will show you. It's on my foot. So, got to take my slipper off to show. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, can you see that? It says, have courage and be kind. I just love it. It's a reference to the Cinderella movie, which is one of my favorite movies. The live view Cinderella. And I had to watch it last night just to be a part of it. Just be a part of it. So that's it, where we're at. No one's saying anything. Are you still hearing me? You might be just listening, which is lovely and intent of you. But yeah, just in case. Today's story is going to be, knocked myself in the gob, One Bear Lost. And I'm reading this because there's snow. And because I'm so cold, it feels like I'm here at the moment. It really does. I have a problem. So yes, I think that's all I need to tell you about everything that's going on. Eyes are being restocked hopefully over this weekend. I got all my eyes in stock, so especially in the 20ml brown and blue, if you've been really wanting stock of them, they have been out of stock, and they're going to be restocked over the weekend. But I'm really sorry that all eyes are going up about $2 a pair. Really disappointing. But my supplier put them all up in price to reflect new prices or whatever. There's like $7,000 worth of eyes that are going up, so it's crazy. But that's, I have to buy them in really bulk. I told you about this. I have to buy like 20 pairs of each, and when you've got so many to fill, it gets expensive. So yeah, support me and buy some eyes. Thank you. But I am telling you, if you do need eyes and you weren't after necessarily specific color, probably get your order done, say today and tomorrow, because then the eye prices will be going up like $2. So if you want to save a couple of bucks, get onto that quickly. Only you guys know this first. So hopefully everyone is getting ready. I really think that you guys can't talk, but that's all right. But yeah, get ready for story time. I think Cruzy might be here, but he's not going to make it in here very easily because it's crazy. This is my floor at the moment. Hot mess, like I said. I'm working through it. It's not too bad. Just, it's even hard. Like I went through all the headbands of Matilda's. I was going to keep all of the best ones, and then I thought, some of the ones that aren't the best, that don't sit nice, are good colours, different colours. So I'm in a space about that at the moment to work out, yeah, what I can and what I can't throw out. But I'll get there. I will get there. Hang on. Oh, no. Okay. Bernadette and Angela both just told me that you are just chatting and I'm not seeing anything. So I apologize to everyone. Thank you so much for chatting. I will go back and see what everyone said. Thank you. But I can't see any chats. And that's just rude, isn't it? But as long as you can see me, you can hear the story, and then I'll go. I might finish that up because I'm not talking to anyone at the moment, but you're seeing things. Okay, so we're going to start the story. Hopefully you've got your babies ready and your pets and your grandchildren. Well, I have one, but he's not up here yet. So we're going to read One Bear Lost. And YouTube isn't, I'm very cranky at you for stopping my chatting. But thank you for those who let me know. Okay, One Bear Lost. Oh, I like this. It's like it's a print. I'll just look at it myself for a little bit, shall I? 10 sleepy bears wake from a winter's night. One wanders out in the early morning light. You can see that it looks like a print. See that? That sun looks good there, doesn't it? Looks like a painting that has been printed, I should be saying. It looks textured. 9 scruffy bears wash in a sparkling stream. One dries off, his fur is all fresh and clean. Having a sniff under his armpit there. Maybe he needs some mum. 8 hungry bears go on hunt for food. One wanders off when she smells something good. Look at the, looks painted. Can you see that? Yeah, I really love the texture. Well, even if you can't see that, I can't know because I can't see any messages. 7 silent bears pad softly through the trees. One sniffs some honey and goes looking for bees. Six playful bears have fun in the snow. One disappears, bottom high, head low. That's him. Look at that texture. So pretty. See the texture in the wind blowing there through the snow? I'll keep talking about it because I'm finding it fascinating. Gigi would know exactly what I'm saying. 5 strong bears climb up a slippery slope. One slides down. She let go of the rope. Four wary bears have a rest at the top. One falls over, flippity flop. Three lively bears race down the icy hill. One stops to rest, calm and still. Two brave bears paddle steady and slow. One gets stranded. Where should he go? Nine wary bears have gone back home. But look, one more bear is left all alone. One bear lost. Nine worried bears call out for their friend. 10 happy bears back together again. 10 tired bears all fast asleep in their cozy den. And that's the end of One Bear Lost. Chuck that on the ground over there with the other books. Now I'm going to be really good and unplug my heater because we don't want to start a fire. But I do have to say I'm going to leave this heater in here again. If you didn't hear about this earlier, they're at Kmart and Target for only $12. Really great. They've got that little at the bottom, so if it falls over, it turns off. I'm actually going to leave it in here because just doing this live stream with you guys, I felt a lot more, not confident, but just really, and not even motivated, just felt so much better being warmer. I felt myself. That's what I should say. I felt myself. So I'm going to keep this in here because I have not been motivated to come in here and do any painting work because it's just been too cold. So having that in here will make me feel better about being in here and doing some work. What do you think, babies? I think it's a great idea. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you are having problems, you know, getting warmed up in this cold weather, something like that might just defrost those fingers and get you moving. All right, well, hopefully I can show you some work that I've done next week in my workroom. And hopefully I might get some information from 60 Minutes about what will be going on there. I did tell her that I have the picnic in 1 month where all the women get together that collect Reborns in this area. But she said she really wanted to get it done. She was hoping quicker than that. And she did ask me if there was a possibility of getting the picnic together earlier. So I don't know what's going to happen there, whether she's going to ask me to get a group of people together earlier or not, but she did seem really keen to get it on the move. So I will update you guys next week anyway, if you do not hear it beforehand. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much for being with me today and spending time with me while I made that little baby and while I blah, 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 chatted about everything that's going on. And I will see you next week. And if anyone's having a birthday, happy birthday to you. I'm going to have a week full of birthdays. It's been expensive. Okay, I will talk to you all later. Oops. Bye, guys.